Hi guys! Welcome to my third PhD vlog. Today is 11th of December 2020 and it's 7:33 a.m. It's actually quite dark outside still. But yeah, so I'm going to grab breakfast as usual and yeah. So today I'm actually having coffee, which is quite rare because I'm not a coffee person, but yesterday night I didn't sleep well because I don't know what is happening to me these days. I've been struggling with insomnia. But yeah, I didn't sleep until like maybe close to 1, and today is going to be such a busy day, so I figured I might as well start my day on coffee to help me with my energy levels. I don't know if you can see it, but the amount is very little because I'm quite sensitive to caffeine, so I just need that tiny bit to kickstart my day. So I've actually not been in lab since Tuesday, so I was only there on Monday, and that's because I was waiting for my samples from TB and I couldn't do anything without getting those samples. It's so interesting because like that's how the PhD cycle is. Some weeks you have tons of work, it's going crazy, you have lots of things to do, but then there's some weeks that it's just so low-key. So this week was like that for me, and I wasn't seeing it coming, to be honest, because I'm finding out that I need to get some things from TB, so it sort of slowed me down a bit. And I have a pre-Christmas deadline, which I talked about on my Instagram story. So if you're not following my Instagram, follow me on there at Practice Makes Pipette, because I make a lot of day-to-day updates on there that you could find interesting. I was talking about the fact that I have a pre-Christmas deadline to meet, and that's why I've been so stressed for the past couple of weeks. It's okay, it's the normal PhD stress, so no one needs to be sympathetic, or yeah, you don't need to worry. If you are worrying, you don't need to worry. It's just the normal PhD stress. Is it normal? Can PhD stress be normal? But anyways, it's just what I'm trying to say is that it's just the regular chaos of a PhD life. And I have a deadline for a review as well that I'm writing. So deadline for the review is in the last week of January, and I had not written a lot up until last week. Now I have at least about 4,000 words. Let's say that I'm 70% done now. I sent in the last version that I have to my supervisor yesterday night at 10:30 p.m. I don't know why I sent it that late, but I just wanted to get it done and over with and start making revisions. I'll wait for her to get back to me, and then I'll write the last 2 sections, and hopefully that should be done. I'm quite excited about this review because it's my first review, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. I have a lot of things to do today actually, and the first is that I need to do COVID testing. Not that I have COVID. We'll talk a bit about the COVID thing as I leave actually. So I'm going for COVID testing first, and then after that I'll go to the lab. I have to pick up my slides from Tissue Bank, the TV, which I mentioned before. So after picking up the slides, I go back to the lab, review those slides, prep for my experiment. I have a lab meeting at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock today, and then there's this end of the year party thing. It's on Zoom this year, of course, because of COVID. It's going to be cheese tasting, so I hope to vlog a bit of that as well. I don't know how fun that would be considering that everything is virtual. So I'm going to eat now, and yeah, that's it. Hi guys, so I just left the house. This is actually my first time vlogging out, so I'm quite nervous. I'm just hoping that I didn't get strangers staring at me in a weird way, but anyways, I'm going to try my best to ignore. But yeah, so basically I'm going to college now to get the COVID test, and basically I don't have COVID, at least I hope that I don't have it. But the thing is that there's this rule in Cambridge at the moment, so it's close to Christmas, right? And most people would be like going home and stuff. So there's this rule that if you're leaving Cambridge, whether you're going to be in the UK or you're going internationally, you have to take a COVID test. And basically, so my college, I think each college offers COVID tests to students. I'm going to do the COVID test in the college because I have to submit it before 1:30 p.m. on the same day. So basically, I have to get the kit and then do the test. It's I'm actually quite nervous about doing the test because I've never done it before. But anyways, it's going to be fine. I'm not biking today because I've been using the bus recently because it's colder now, as you can see with this dramatic way that I tied my scarf. But it's really cold now, so I don't like biking long distance. So yeah, so I'm taking the bus, so that's where I'm walking now. And then after that, take the bus to the lab and yeah, continue my lab stuff. So I'll catch you guys when I get to King's. I'm going to show you around in a bit, but the thing is that because I work in the hospital, it's rare for me to come to college because college is in the city center, whereas the hospital is like 30 minutes away. So it's been quite a while since I've been in college. The only time I come is to get my parcels because whenever people ship stuff to me or whenever I buy stuff, it goes to the Porter's Lodge. So other than that, that's the only time that I visit the college, but it's actually with COVID as well. So yeah, so every time I come, I always try to take in the scenery because it's always beautiful to sort of just see. Even though it's winter now and there's not much going on, but regardless, it's stunning. Even though the fog makes it look mystical, but it's way prettier when it's during summertime, when the sun is out. So the dining hall is in there. There's a lot of constructions happening in Kings at the moment, so that's probably why I don't come as often. Hi guys, so basically I have collected the COVID test kit from the Porter's Lodge. It looks like this. And now what I would do, and in case you're wondering, I'm in the pigeonhole room. This is what a pigeonhole looks like, and you can see that there are numbers for each person. And this is where people's letters and stuff get placed. So when they place them in the pigeonholes, students can come here to pick up their letters. So that's basically what a pigeonhole is. I know, super weird terms. So this is how the testing works. So it's really nice that they have this sheet with like instructions on what to do and how to do it. Hopefully it should be easy to sort of follow the instructions and just drop off the samples. This is like the college from the front, basically. I've just finished with the COVID test. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought. The instructions were fairly easy to follow. Although the test was actually quite invasive, like putting in a swab in your nose. It's almost like you're about to vomit, especially if you put it in your mouth. But otherwise, it was fairly easy. Now I have my samples. I just have to find the drop-in place, the place to drop the samples at. So initially I thought it was supposed to be in the Porter's Lodge, but now I'm realizing that I have to drop it off in a college, St. John's College, which is like 10 minutes away from my college, King's. I'll just give you a tour of the city centre a bit. So this is my college, King's, and then St. John's is somewhere around that way. Anyways, so now I have to find the place to drop the swab, and I'll drop that and then walk back to the bus station to go to the lab. This is like one of the biggest colleges in Cambridge actually. So it's St. John's College. I went to the Porter's Lodge to ask them about the place to drop the COVID test. So this is the drop-off point. And I guess like this. how it looks like. The thing is that normally I was a bit passive about taking the test, and I was not really scared because I was just like, I know that I'm not COVID positive, like I'll just take the test to follow the rules and all of that. But like after dropping the test, somehow I started to feel a bit nervous about getting the result. Like what if it's asymptomatic? And I guess it's something that happens to people when they take the test. If you've ever taken the test, let me know in the comment section if you also felt a bit scared after taking it, even though you know that you're completely fine. I just hope that the result turns out negative. I hope so. In case you notice that everything is dark and gloomy, it's because it's very cold at the moment, but I can assure you that it's usually way prettier than this. Oh my god, that's my bus right there, and I'm going to miss it because, yeah, so now I have to wait for 15 minutes. Great, Aisha, perfect. The next bus comes at 9:23 and it's currently 9:13, so I have about 10 minutes to wait. Hi, my name is Aisha. I'm supposed to collect some slides. Yes, so I'm at the reception. Okay, thank you. Yes, bye. Hi guys, so I got here in not too long ago. Got my samples from the TV and it's already 10:12 now, so I think I did quite well timing wise because I was hoping to get to the lab exactly 10 o'clock, so that's great. So now I've just written my to-do list. So yeah, basically that's how my to-do list looks like today. Even though I hope to stick to the plan, it's possible that things happen that are unprecedented. That's fine. So is life. We move with the flow. Right now I want to sort myself out, review some slides and just get in the mindset of getting ready for the day, because at the moment I feel like I'm a bit all over the place with being out for a very long time.
That's cancer, right?
Yes. And then beside it, and that's normal.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, is that the only one? If you go to the left. Oh, okay. I think it's because that's the last one, but they were like half the way. I had a bit of epithelium.
Okay. Maybe.
God. Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Hi guys, the time is 12:19, so the past 1 hour-ish I've been going through the slides. I should pray through actually because that's a bit late. Hi guys, so I have just finished praying through and now I'm just going to prepare my experiment. I extracted DNA on 3 different days from the same sample, so what I want to do now is that I want to pull all of the DNA from 3 tubes into 1 tube, so we're just combining everything. And already calculated all of the amount of DNA that I expect to be in the pulled sample. So right now I'm just going to clear the table a bit because it's quite a mess. So these are the DNA samples from different days, nicely labeled. So what I want to do now is to pull all of them together. Like for example, look for the ones that have matching ID and then pull those samples such that all of the samples from 3 tubes will be into 1 tube. For this I have to be super careful to make sure that I do not poured the wrong sample into the wrong tube, so I have to concentrate properly. So what I will do now is that I will go back to my desk area and print out the Excel sheet that I was working on, such that I'm able to know what sample is going into what tube. Hi guys, so it's currently 2:09 and I haven't finished pulling the samples just yet. I've only pulled 3 out of 5. Super tired. Days like this require so much attention and mental capacity, but I would go and pray as I eat and then come back. Is it just me, or do you ever get to a point where you feel so tired and like almost gone basically, and then you eat and then you feel way better? I'm a big foodie anyway. I just thought to myself, like, what would I do without food? Yeah, I feel way better. I still have a bit of headache, but I think eating has really helped, so I can go back to my experiments now. Hi guys, so basically it's currently 3:02 and the lab meeting has started. I'm just going to continue my lab work and listen, more or less, which is like multitasking. Hopefully I'm able to do that excellently well. Fingers crossed. Hi guys, so now I'm sorry if I look really tired, and that's because I am tired. So now I'm sort of not done with what I need to do, but because I need to get home and be on time for the party, so I'm going to postpone some of the stuff I'm supposed to do till tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to remeasure all of the concentrations in the pooled samples, and I want to remeasure the concentrations just to be sure that I'm putting the right amount into each experiment that I want to do in the future, even though I don't really need to do it. But I think it's a good quality check, because I don't want a situation whereby I feel like the best place that you can troubleshoot is early on. So the longer you go into the process, the harder it would be if you have a problem, the harder it would be to trace back what you did wrong. So I'll probably come early here such that I can spend the first 2 hours measuring the concentration of each of the samples, and then I can start at 10 with my actual experiment. I don't think I'll vlog tomorrow, sorry. No, you can be in it if you want. Do you want to say hello?
Hello guys.
This is Suja, guys. He's almost done with his PhD and he's so inspiring.
Oh no, Aisha is so inspiring. It's really lovely to have her here.
Aww.
So motivational.
So
best
kind.
wishes for you and your channel.
Oh, thank you, Suja.
Please do subscribe, share and like.
Yes. So I just finished the discussion with Suja and now it's 6:21. I think I missed the bus, so I'll wait till the one at 6:40. That means I'll be like 10 minutes late. I'm quite excited, even though I'm not so much of a cheese person. I'm quite excited about the Zoom party. 2020 is quite an interesting year. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I get home. Toodles.
Now, a particularly important process when it comes to Dutch chowder making, which is the first cheese you're trying, is that the curds are scalded as well. So they're heated back up to the temperature almost of pasteurization.
I got back around 9:15, so I sort of missed like 15 minutes of the party already, but now I'm listening, I'm tuning in, and the lady's talking about how cheeses are made, different types of cheeses, the kind of techniques that they use to make them, which is quite interesting because I didn't really know much about cheese. So it's really interesting to listen to that. So I'm going to continue to tune in now and hopefully try the cheese at some point.
For me, the red wine cheese is the kind of stronger ones and saltier ones. We'll go through one.
Actually,
It's
not
made
that
only
bad.
with summer milk, which means it's made when the cows are out grazing and all that amazing, rich, alpine flora, basically, and they're producing that extra flavoursome milk.
Whatever reason. And if it's just a taste preference thing,
Let's
we're
talking about
often,
this one.
you know,
It's
a
quite
little bit
curvy.
inclined to introduce people
It has like an
to cheeses
interesting
that don't have that really goaty flavour
look.
that I feel people shy away from. And to
It's
show
goat
them that actually these
cheese.
cheeses can be really sweet and creamy and delicious. This is a perfect example of that. You know, it's also very local. This cheese didn't fit
It's not that bad, but I think I prefer
has
this.
won awards
I think I prefer
every
this flowery
single
one
year.
for the time
Actually
being.
was looking this up just before.
Penetrates the cheese and starts and basically encourages that veining. This cheese is made with 90% cow's milk and 10% goat's milk. So the goat's milk adds that slight acidity, almost spiciness, but yet it's still really creamy. So I find it quite easy to eat. It's
Oh my God,
not
this
too
is my
salty, I find,
worst.
but it definitely packs a punch. We've
It's so
decided to pair
strong.
it with some fig, just to balance all that strength, all
I
that
can
flavour it's
smell
got
it
going on.
in my nose. This is really strong.
What
This
do you
is some
guys
strong
think? I
stuff.
feel like this can be a dividing one because it's so strong.
Exactly. That's what she said.
But yeah, I'll be interested to know.
So strong. I think this is.
I saw
my-
your face.
Hi guys. So I just finished with the lab meeting, end of the year party, and it was actually quite interesting. I have tons of cheese here, which I would probably finish. There's some that I would finish in a couple of days. Others I'll probably have to give someone or throw them away because they're just too strong for my taste. But I really like the one with flowers. I had a really great time today on the lab the Zoom party. It was really interesting, even though it was virtual. It's so interesting to see how we managed to adapt to all of these changes in the most seamless way that we can of course think about, which is really encouraging and stuff. So yeah, I think I am going to end the vlog now. Thank you so much for stuck around with me from the very beginning till now. I hope that my COVID test is negative because I think I should get the result tomorrow or the day after. And yeah, I really had a great day today, and I also had fun taking you along. Please don't forget to support my channel, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click like, share with your friends and family, and also comment as well. If there's any specific part of the video that you found interesting, do comment. I'm always happy to have conversations with you guys under the comment section. I would see you on my next one. Bye.